Hello and welcome to another Tunisian crochet pattern tutorial. Today we will be looking at the first face cloth of the Ela Facecloth set. So what we are going to be doing, we are going to be working in a row and building up this stitch pattern. We've got two different textures alternating to creating these co-centric squares. So we will start with chaining 47. We start with the slip knot. Insert the hook into the loop and we chain 47. So chains are worked by yarning over and pulling through the loop on the hook. That's chain 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Once we chain 47, we turn the chain around and we will be working into the back bumps of your chains. So we'll insert the hook from front to back, under the back bump, yarn over and pull up a loop. And we will do that for every chain of the starting chain. So we should end up with 47 loops on your hook, and this is the forward pass of row number 1. So we will adding loops on the hook. Once you have all your loops of your forward pass on your hook, we'll then work standard return pass, and this will be worked for all rows of this project. So standard return pass is yarn over, pull through 1 and yarn over, pull through 2 all the way. So we'll keep on yarning over and pulling through 2 loops all the way to the beginning. We are now on row number 2. For row number 2, we will start building the first layer of our texture. So we'll start working the honeycomb stitch pattern, which is worked by alternating Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl stitch. So we'll work Tunisian simple into the first stitch. So we insert the hook from right to left under the front vertical bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then Tunisian purl stitch. We bring yarn forward to the front of the hook, insert the hook from right to left under the front vertical bar, and yarn over, pull up a loop. And we will continue alternating Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl stitch all the way to the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of row number 2. We will work the end stitch or the left edge stitch. We insert the hook under both strands of the last stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and continue with standard return pass. For row number 3, we will alternate Tunisian purl with Tunisian simple stitch. So where we had Tunisian simple stitch in the row number 2, now we work Tunisian purl stitch, and where we had Tunisian purl stitch, we'll work Tunisian simple stitch, and we'll continue alternating Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple all the way to the end of the row number 3, worked end stitch and standard return pass. Rows 4 and 5 are repetitions of rows 2 and 3. So now we continue with row number 6, which is we'll work Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl stitch, and then we will work Tunisian simple stitch up to the last 5 stitches. We will work Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice and an end stitch. So we will work Tunisian simple stitch up to the last 5 stitches. I've worked Tunisian simple stitch up to the last 5 stitches, so we will then continue with Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, and an end stitch and standard return pass. For row number 7, we will work Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple stitch twice, then Tunisian simple stitch across to the last 5 stitches, Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl twice, and an end stitch. So we start with Tunisian purl, simple, Tunisian purl, and simple, and continue with Tunisian simple stitch to the last 5 stitches. I am now on my last 5 stitches, so we are continuing with Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, and end stitch and standard return pass. Rows 8 and 9 are repetition of rows 6 and 7. Row number 10 is worked as Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl stitch twice, Tunisian simple stitch in 5 stitches, Tunisian purl stitch in next, Tunisian simple in next, and Tunisian purl. So we will be repeating Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl to last 10 stitches. Then we will work Tunisian simple in 5, Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice, and an end stitch. So first we'll work Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple stitch in 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will then start alternating Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple stitches up to the last 10 stitches. I'm now on last 10 stitches of row number 10, so we will continue with Tunisian simple in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will then work Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice, Tunisian purl, simple, Tunisian purl, simple, and an end stitch, followed by standard return pass. Row number 11, we work Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple stitch twice, Tunisian purl, simple, purl, simple, then work Tunisian simple stitch in 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, followed by Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple to the last 10 stitches. So we are alternating Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple stitch up to last 10 stitches. I am now on my last 10 stitches of row number 11. We will work Tunisian simple in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then work Tunisian simple and purl twice, Tunisian simple, purl, simple, and purl, and an end stitch and standard return pass. Rows 12 and 13 are repetitions of row 10 and 11. For row number 14, we will work Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl twice. So we work Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl. We will then work Tunisian simple in 5 stitches, 3, 4 and 5. We will then work Tunisian purl, Tunisian purl. We will then work Tunisian simple in the next stitch and Tunisian purl twice. So Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl. We'll then work Tunisian simple stitch in 17 stitches. After we worked 17 Tunisian simple stitches, we will work Tunisian purl in the next stitch, Tunisian purl, then Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl twice, simple, purl, simple, purl, followed by 5 Tunisian simple stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, followed by Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice, purl, simple, purl, simple, and an end stitch. For row number 15, we start with Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice. So we work purl, simple, purl, simple, followed by Tunisian simple stitch in 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice, Tunisian purl, simple, purl, simple, followed by Tunisian simple stitch in 18 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, followed by Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice, Tunisian purl, simple, purl, simple, followed by Tunisian simple stitch in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, followed by Tunisian simple and purl twice, simple, purl, simple, purl, and an end stitch. Rows 16 and 17 are repetition of rows 14 and 15. For row number 18, we work Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl twice. So it's simple, purl, simple, purl, followed by Tunisian simple in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we will work Tunisian purl and Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple and purl twice. So simple, purl once, simple, purl second time, Tunisian simple in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll then work Tunisian purl Tunisian simple and purl 3 times. So simple and purl once, simple and purl second time, and simple and purl third time, followed by Tunisian simple in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by Tunisian purl, then Tunisian simple and purl twice, simple and purl once, simple and purl second time, Tunisian simple in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice. That's purl and simple once, purl and simple second time, and an end stitch. For row number 19, we will start with Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice. So it's Tunisian purl, simple, purl, simple, followed by Tunisian simple in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple twice. Okay, so that's Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple once, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple second time, followed by Tunisian simple in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tunisian purl and Tunisian simple 3 times. So Tunisian purl and simple once, Tunisian purl and simple second time, Tunisian purl and simple third time, Tunisian simple in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tunisian purl and simple twice, Tunisian purl and simple, Tunisian purl and simple, Tunisian simple in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then Tunisian simple and purl twice, simple, purl, simple, purl, and an end stitch. Rows 20 to 23 a repetition of rows 18 and 19. Rows 28 to 31 are repetition of rows 10 to 13. Rows 32 to 35 are repetitions of rows 6 to 9. And rows 36 to 39 are repetitions of rows 2 to 5. And row number 40 is the bind off row. So we will work bind off in stitch pattern, which means that we will be working into the stitches as for the pattern of Tunisian simple and Tunisian purl stitch. However, we will bind each stitch off. So this is what I mean is we are going to work Tunisian simple stitch and pull it through the loop which is already on the hook. So there's only one loop left. So the next one will be Tunisian purl stitch, and we will pull through the loop on the hook, like so. Tunisian simple and bind off, Tunisian purl and bind off, and we will work this bind off of Tunisian simple and pearl stitch all the way to the end of the row, including the end stitch. Once you bind off the last row, so there will be row number 40, you will fasten off, and you can block your project just to bring the texture out, to even out your stitches and to just give it that extra nice look. And once you finish, this is what you will get. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first of the 4 face cloths from the Ela Facecloth set, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.